Hello, spiritual family. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, thank you for spending your time and viewing. My name is highpriestesskathie, and welcome to my channel. Hi, Darius. How are you doing, love? I am on tonight because we are getting ready to really talk about some stuff tonight, okay? So, as you can see the title there, this Pastor Paula White calls on Donald Trump to win. Okay, so first of all, I want to say congratulations to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for winning the president and vice president position here in America. Like I said, for you, those of you who have been watching me, always know that your vote counts. Your vote counts. It may not count as a specific, just one vote, but it counts as a collective. So, for those of you who are new to this channel, this is a spirituality channel, and we talk about a lot of things. So, just besides spirituality. So, just to let you know. And one thing I can say about this whole election, because I don't want this whole video to be about politics, because I did say I was trying to stay away from all that because it's not about Republican, Democrat type of thing, really. Okay. So we need to continue to do what we need to do for ourselves and understand that there is a thing that is called good sportsmanship. Okay. I remember being in basketball and track and field when I was younger, when I was a little girl, and they taught us about having sportsmanship. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to be really happy for that other person or anything like that, but if you are just, if you could just be graceful and be humble and say congratulations to the person that won and you know that you lost and things like that. If you can do it gracefully or say good game, like they told us when I was playing basketball, I always say good game, even though a fight might have happened on court or whatever. I remember my coach would always say, girls, go out there and just say good game, even though they cheated, what side the referee was on or whatever, good game. So, in this case, with the whole election, we all know that the truth is what the truth. It is what it is. This is destined to happen the way this is going. Okay, so for those of us who might have different party affiliations, especially in the spiritual community, I don't want that to stop us from doing what we need to do to help our people and to help other spiritualists spread the message about love and peace and loving self, respecting this earth. There's so many more important things for us to do. So, yeah, with that, you guys just always know in sportsmanship, the reason why they teach you that, or I don't know if they still teach that, but the reason why they taught me that when I was in sports and basketball was because it made you look good. It made you look good even though you lost, okay? It makes you look like you're a winner anyway. So when people see how humble you are and how graceful you are when you win, people have a certain level of respect for you when you do that. So just know that no matter what you're going through dealing with, spiritual family, if you're running for office or if you're running for a class president or something like that, you don't have to get all emotional. You don't have to, be a sore loser and things like that. You can take the higher road and just be graceful and respectful with a loss. It doesn't matter with with anything. Okay, y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying. So yes, we're gonna get into the topic as well, and I want to say, miscellaneous AB, thank you so much for stopping in, love. Welcome to my channel again. I appreciate you. I remember you, girl. So thank you for gracing us with your presence. And Denise Womack Fonseca, yes, yes, my other beautiful moderator. Y'all know, and y'all know Darius is my moderator as well. So I got my people up in the house tonight. I appreciate y'all. Yes, Miscellaneous says, you look so nice. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. I've been trying to continue to keep my vibrations high and all of that, and moving in silence and all of those different things like that. So, yes, I've been working with my coven, my elite circle coven, and all of that, and we've been just making some breakthroughs and getting some things done and all that, and I'm full of gratitude, and I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for you guys coming to my channel and spending your time with me too as well. And we got my other brother, yes, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Ryan is sending me love tonight. Yes, and we got Phyllis Mack. Hey, Phyllis, how you doing, love? Welcome tonight. Thank you for stopping in and gracing us with your presence. Yes, yes. Ryan says Kathy's crew. That's right. That's right. Yes, yes. And Darius says the entire country is having a party. Trump is fired. Yes, yes. Well, with that, you guys pretty much know where I stand with all of that on this channel if you've been following me for a while. But now that we are past all of that hard work, because we're going to get into the reason why this has been going on for so long. And Darius already knows that, um, you know, uh, people who say that your vote don't matter, or all of that stuff, they're not on the same level as most of us are. We're on a different type of playing level. Okay, we're on a different side of reality where there are certain things that you need to be responsible for and to fix. And one of these things is that the things that you do in this lifetime, you're going to be held accountable for. So, if you went into this whole election, with good heart, good spirit, and whatever, no matter what side that you went for or whatever, definitely know that that's nothing that's going to be counted against you. Okay, so if anything, that's a good thing, and that's you being proactive. You're making a stand, letting the universe and the people know that yes, I'm here. My existence is relevant. My existence is to be acknowledged. This is who I am. I exist. My vote counts, my thought counts, my beliefs count, and I deserve to have my voice heard, and I deserve to be a player in the game, okay, or a player in, politics, so people speak or whatever. I deserve to have my voice heard. And so, with the people, that might be feeling bad today about what happened and everything like that, don't let that stop you from moving forward in what you have to do for yourself, your self elevation, your family, things like that, because this life, we're living in this matrix, okay? We're living in this matrix. So this life is like chess. Not checkers, but this life is like chess, okay? So you have to understand that no matter what happened with the election and everything like that, don't let that stop you from doing what you need to do with yourself. Don't go out there trying to hurt people or, make trouble for yourself or get yourself locked up and all that stuff. For it's not that important like that. And that's why I say to all of the people that watch this channel, you have to make sure that you take care of self and respect yourself. Now, with these spirits, now, Paula White, this pastor that we're talking about, now, I now know who she is because some people had sent me the video about her. Okay, so now I know who she is and everything. And I did used to watch her back in the day when I was in the Christian thing. Okay, so she goes like way back. Like I think I might have been in my 20s when I was watching her. But yeah, that pastor knows what time it is. Okay, so yeah, for her to be calling on angels from Africa, I saw that little video skit there, and when I get finished with this video, I'm gonna have that video in the description box so you guys can see what she said as well. It's a YouTube video, and you guys will see that she knows what time it is. Like with that, like in these Americas, okay, and I hate for this to be about race too, but we are having to get into race. The reason why you are seeing these pastors calling on, African angels or African spirits, and also, needing black people. Paula White needs black people's energy. She needs black people around her. She always has because she knows the type of anointing that Black America has, upon us, and that goes like with our prayers, with whatever our ancestors. Like that's the reason why Christianity or the Bible was put up on us was, like I said, the Bible is just a book of spells, really. Okay, so it was put upon us to, keep us docile and to keep us in control, to make sure that the slaves on the plantation was controlled and to obey the masters and things like this. And it doesn't have anything, I'm not racist or anything like that, but this is just really the way it was. And so what a lot of the people did that were, like Paula White, they were white or whatever, they gave this religion to our people, okay, and they turned around and started using voodoo and different things for themselves to enrich their own lives because they saw the power of working with these types of spirits would do for people. Okay, so a lot of people were basically, brainwashed into believing that what their lives didn't matter, that the masses' life matter, all of this stuff, to obey their masters. All of this was written by white slave masters back in the time, like 1800s or whatever. Like I said, the Bible is just watered down from time to time. They put those things in there to keep the masses under control. And so now that the Great Awakening is happening and a lot of black people and people of color are seeing this, we're getting a lot of people who are angry about this. But we need to understand that we don't need to be angry about this like as trying to hurt, white people are trying to hurt, people who might be Christians and stuff like that. This nation needs to heal. And I respect Biden. I'm so glad that he won because he understands this too. This nation needs to heal. We need to heal from all of this racial constructive stuff that's been forced on, especially Americas, that the white people during that time understood that if we found out the truth about who we really were, that this would happen. So that's the whole reason why they made that Bible into that book of spells. So a lot of people who are of color still take those scriptures and stuff literally, which a lot of those scriptures are not they're not meant in that context. Like I said, a lot of that was, written by those slave masters, those people that govern over, the slaves and the masters and things like that back then. And not even just white people. They did that to govern over, people who might be in a lower, financial bracket or whatever, or may not have as much education. They did that to control the masses. So now with that, here we are in, 2020. you know, uh, we got, a white elder man, Joe Biden, okay, the president, okay, and then we got Kamala Harris, all right, and she's the first black vice president, yes, and she's also biracial, which we really need to talk about that because in this country, so many of us are already multiracial, biracial. We come from our people, our folks, our grandmothers, our parents, already being of mixed race. Like I said, this whole race thing is a construct thing that was created by I can't remember the person's name, but I'm going to get that name. But I did learn about that whole race thing from another YouTuber, Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, about that. So definitely we want to educate ourselves on that because when we can get past the whole racial thing, we can understand all together the truth and what's really going on. And then people can't really manipulate in us anymore because we are all truly identifying as being a part of the human race. And let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Y'all hit the thumbs up. And before I keep going on, yes, Darius says, I used to watch Paula too until she became a Trump supporter. Yes, well, Paula White, that pastor, she has benefited from white supremacy as well. Okay, so she has been one of those that has got so many powerful black people and people of color who could use their own power and magic to help themselves and help their own families and stuff. She's taken advantage of that and having them to believe that the Bible is final and it is what it is when a lot of us are awakened and we know that that is not what it is. And like I said, a lot of people don't want people to know that. And that's why, my channel is a truthers channel. And like I said, this video is going to be limited to, I already know, even though I'm not doing anything or cussing or nothing like that. But they don't want you guys to know the truth because it can be considered dangerous. A lot of people are scared that so many people are waking up to the truth that, people are not benefiting from white supremacy or the systematic racism that Joe Biden is talking about. And this is good because it needs to be all truly out in the open because it's just been hidden for so long. And sometimes you guys, you think, and just because you see a certain person that is considered a certain race or color hanging out with another person, that they're not racist. Well, that's completely false because if anything my folks taught me is that you wouldn't truly be able to recognize a true racist because they will disguise themselves. You will never really see it unless, God tells you or spirit tells you or something like that, or you just happen to find out because you really wouldn't know. And that's why you have so many of these people who are talking about Antifa and stuff like this. They're going, incognito with all of these, the Black Lives Matter and all of these different protesters and things like that. they're getting so much information, and they're actually coming back on the internet, social media, talking about this stuff. Like, yeah, you're, going to cover and all. Yeah, because I'm telling you guys, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. Some of the most best spies and racists and things like that were people who were you wouldn't ever think that they would be that way, but they are. So yeah, you guys, stay awake. We are going to be staying awake. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Yes, yes. And Miscellaneous AB says, yes, Paula White was never my favorite on that Christian channel back in the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And uh, I don't have anything personal against her or whatever, but I know that she knows what time it is, and she's calling all the shots like this. That's like the last, like, oh my God, I gotta call upon the African angels to help Donald Trump. His time is over. His time is over. And the people have spoken, and the people who support Trump that watch this channel, I hope you realize that, um, listen, this is the time that we need the nation to heal. We don't need any more of the drama. We don't need any more of the shenanigans and all of that stuff. As a president, this president is, Joe Biden is bringing America its integrity back, its grace back, okay, its classiness back. This is like real stuff right here. And also with Kamala Harris being the first black or woman of color vice president, this is saying a lot. Black women, we have done so much for this country as far as like being here. Like I said, we have went through learning that our ancestors and our people were already here. That our ancestors all just didn't come from Africa. You know what I'm saying? We are a mix of, native indigenous people that were already here, the Olmecs. When you see those statues, don't you see my nose, you see my full lips. You know what I mean? So we are a mixture of all that. We are a mixture of French, British, Creole, African, Native American, indigenous, Peruvian, Mexican, Spanish. We are all of that. We should not have to pick and choose a culture. That's why it's so important with this going in. We are all going to be identifying more as being a part of the human race, because so many of us are all of these different things. Now, I'm not saying, I don't feel like we should forget our cultures or forget anything about what our ancestors done for us, but we should be able to celebrate all of who we are without feeling like, oh, well, I can't do this, or I can't call on this ancestor because I'm this, and all that. No, that's what I'm saying. And if you guys know who I'm talking about, this man who made this whole thing about the race concept, I'm gonna try to Google it and find out about it. But if you guys know it in the chat, can you say his name? But he created the whole idea about the whole race thing. And see, even before the whole Christopher Columbus thing, the people in the Americas, our ancestors that were already here, they were doing their own thing. They wasn't trying to classify people as being this and that and all that. Like, everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody was a part of their own tribe, and that's the way it was. And so a lot of that is coming back. A lot of people are tapping into their ancestry. They're tapping into their magic. They're tapping inside of their spirituality. They're understanding that, it's okay to worship God. It's okay to worship Jesus, but to respect other people's beliefs and let people be. Now if a person comes to you with the smoke, okay, if the person comes to you trying to mess with you because of your beliefs, that's something totally different. But now this nation is healing. We are getting the respect back that we deserve, because we are, you know, gods and goddesses. Most of us that have already come back here, we've been here before and before. You know what I mean? So, yeah, spiritual family, this is a good time. I hope y'all are celebrating tonight as well. Yes, yes. So let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yes. Welcome, Aunt Creole Biracial Conjure Witch. Thank you so much for stopping in, love. One of my other beautiful moderators. I appreciate you. And Darius, what is going on, love? You will have to message me and let me know what's happening here. Because you know I was talking. Yes, yes. Oh, okay. So, um, yes, Darius says they understand the power that we have, but we don't underestimate the power we have. Right. Exactly. So, if we're living by those guidelines with the Bible and stuff like that, we're always, people are always going to be docile and forgiving enemies and all that stuff. And like I said, no, I don't believe that. Why would you forgive an enemy that has hurt you or killed one of your family members? Forgive them so you can go up to them and say, I love you and God bless you. And why are you going to say God bless you? That's what I'm saying. People are not understanding the concept of this Bible. And a lot of these preachers, okay, like Pastor Paula White, like I said, she's been, getting the millions and millions from all of these people, black people, our people, giving her offerings and giving her money and stuff for being a part of her ministry and stuff and all that. When, it's all crumbling, the matrix is crumbling. It's all crumbling. People are seeing it what it is. Has she ever called upon African angels before? I don't think so, unless I didn't know about it. I've never heard of her calling upon a angel African. I've never heard of her calling upon an angel from Africa. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like, the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's time for her to pull out all stops. And y'all, please hit the like button when y'all come in, please. I appreciate y'all so much for stopping in and everything. But you guys, the ancestors have spoken too, so all of that they was doing didn't work. Didn't work, okay? It wasn't gonna work, wasn't supposed to work. And so I'm so glad the spirit just opened up a lot of black people's minds because, like, we do have magic in us, we do have power in us. That's why the black vote is so important. So for those people that are telling you that are black don't vote and all this or whatever, they have agendas. Don't listen to them, don't trust them at all, because they don't know. They're watching some other person telling them stuff when they should be, tapping into their ancestors, tapping into spirit for real to tell them what they really need to do. So don't listen to them, y'all. If you didn't vote this election and you feel bad about it, get yourself ready to vote the next election, okay? Because we're going to need you. And no matter what color you are, you're human, we're going to need you. We're going to need you. We are power in numbers. That's why people have covens. That's why people have circles. That's why I understand these things. So yeah, maybe your vote won't count just one vote alone. No. But when you, like a magnet, when you join your tribe, baby, I'm telling you. That's why there's power in rituals, all of that, baby, I'm telling you. And I know some of y'all was worried about how it was going to go down. It's going down just the way it's supposed to go down. That is what it is. It is what it is. There's a lot of people who are ready to help this planet. and that's what's happening. Okay, so never think that you're not important. Never think that your vote doesn't matter. Never ever think that, because you are here on this earth for a reason, and that's to make a difference and to tell your truth in your story. So yes, yes, yes. And Darius, preach, Darius. Go on, love. Darius says Paula used the black church to come up. She sure did. Tell it, Darius. Go ahead, preach. The black church got nothing, but she benefited from it. Uh huh. That she supported a racist like Trump. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I said, just because they take a picture with somebody that's black, don't believe. Does not mean that they think that they're on the same level as they are. That's just not so. Just not so. Yeah. Yes, yes. And Landon, yes, I see you erased that comment, Darius. And we got Marie. Hi, Marie. Welcome to my channel. Marie is new to our channel. Thank you so much. Yes, y'all hit the thumbs up. Yeah, so we can get this video out. So yes, yes. Hey, Adriana Jones. How are you doing, love? Yes, yes. Hey, Barbie. How you doing, girl? Yes, Barbie says, hey, 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 girl. And Adrian says, I'm glad I caught before work. I'm so glad you just joined us here tonight as well, huh? Yes. Yes, I'm just chilling here tonight. Sitting on my throne, my big old throne here. Well, actually, I got my legs all up, all that. So, I'm just chilling with y'all tonight. Yes. Yes, I think I've been celebrating too today. And Mrs. J from Trinidad, girl, how are you doing from Trinidad? Now I'm not sure if that's Trinidad or if it's Jamaican. So maybe you can tell me which one it is. My accent, I mean. Yes, yes. Mrs. J says, true, so true, no matter the color of your skin. Uh-huh. Yes, no matter the color of your skin. Yeah. Hey, Anthony, welcome. Anthony says we need a ritual to make world. I see what you're saying. Yes, yes, yes. I hear you, Anthony. I hear you. But like I said, I'm not on here tonight to rub it in or do anything like that. Like I said, a lot of our people that have been following the election, I truly see and feel that they have been bamboozled and tricked and everything like that. So, like I said, I just want peace. I hope that we can all have peace and everything like that, and then we can see how things go for us, like within the next year or two, and see how things going, and all that good stuff. And I don't want that to, what's happened, with the election to make us, even more divided than what has been going on with the election. Seriously, because I know if it was the other way around, I'm serious. I would still want to, either do work with people or support people or deal with the people that I've been dealing with before this election, because this election is something totally different from my business relationships or my spiritual connections with people that I know. So, um, like I said, this too shall come to pass and we'll move forward. And just know, if anything, pat yourself on the back that you voted, that you did your part while you're here on this plane, that you understand that you do matter. I think that this is the top of the part of self-love, and letting people know that yes, what I say matters, my voice will be heard, and it's a spiritual thing. You're putting that out in the universe. It's not just about numbers, but you're putting that out in the universe. Like, yes, I do matter. What I believe matters. So, yeah. And that's good sportsmanship as well, you know. And yes, and we have Majesty Cammy. Hey, Majesty Cammy, how are you doing, love? Yes, Majesty Cammy. Yes, yes. And Anthony, I thank you so much for stopping in tonight as well, and putting your comments in and retracting them. Yes. Darius says he ran a cult following. We got the victory today, but we have to realize that the race was very close, which tells us bigotry is still alive as well in America. I agree. I agree. Yes, 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 I agree. I agree. I think so. Yes, we definitely have to make sure that we realize that there's a lot more work that still needs to be done. Yes, we've came away. We have. It's clear as day, but we need to work on that systematic racism like Joe Biden was talking about. And I know that a lot of you who might be a lot younger than me, you may not have experienced racism or anything like that, but really, with that, I think that you should be truly thankful for the people that came before you, like me, and the people that came before me, and be humble and give respect and show respect to that. Because if it were not for us fighting for our rights and rights for especially black people in America, Native American people in America, if it had not been for us older people, and your ancestors, your elders, you would not have a lot of the things that you have now. And that's the only thing that I ask for, especially those that are younger that watch this channel who may not be politically on the same page that I am. Just understand that, just respect the elders that come before you, the people that are older than you, the ancestors. They did what they had to do during that time. And, have had to do what I've had to do during my time. And when your time comes, then you will be doing what you need to do during your time. And the respect of the people that come after you is very important. It's very important. Yes, and that needs to be taught, to respect your elders, respect your mentors, things like that. Because a lot of them, even though you don't agree with a lot of the things that they did, we need to honor and respect the things that they did for us so that we can have a way, even being on the internet, because, you know, in America, it's been such a racist, bigoted background where if my people, my generation, the people came before me, if they were not fighting for our rights here, we would not have a right to be on the internet, because the people in power, the society that be, would try to make it where we don't have a voice. And they've been doing that for so many centuries, and we need to wake up and realize that. So now we have a new president and we have a vice president who is a woman of color. Things are going to change. Things are going to change to benefit us, and not only just people of color, but to benefit white people as well. Because I know I talk to a lot of white people. A lot of white people feel very, very hurt and guilty about the whole idea of what their ancestors did, and rightfully so. They feel guilty about it. So it's time to give them a way to release their own quote unquote white guilt as well, because it's all just a systematic race thing. We need to understand that we are part of the human race, okay? But with that, the people who have benefited from white supremacy or the white people in America, whatever, they need to do what they need to do and acknowledge that things are changing, things need to change, and they need to allow it to happen and understand that they're not going to lose all of the things that they benefited for doing the right thing. Y'all don't hear me now. This is spirit, okay? The people who have benefited from systematic racism here in America need to understand that they are not going to lose all of their blessings and things that they've been accustomed to just because are they need to do the right thing. They need to do the right thing. This country is never going to have rest until we do the right thing and we acknowledge that each of us have a birthright to be born on this planet, and each of us have a birthright to health care, things that spirit, our ancestors gave us, the knowledge and wisdom the creator gave us to help each other. Those things need to be a birthright and not something that if you have so much money, then uh, that's the only reason why you deserve to live. No, no, because we all know that people go through different things in their lives, and just because they may be down or homeless one part of their life, they're not going to be that the next part of their life. These people need hope. We all need hope. We need to know that we need to be taking care of each other. We are our brother's keeper. We are our sister's keeper. Okay? So, with that, spiritual family, if anything, understand that we are getting ready to embark on some new things, and the people that benefited from white supremacy, and yes, there have been black people who have benefited from white supremacy as well. Okay, so those people are going to have to understand that times are going to change, and the people who they thought that they were better than or lower than, they're not. You're going to be meeting us in the restaurants. You're going to be meeting us at the parks. You're going to be meeting us, okay, when we go to vote. You're going to be meeting us. Yeah, because we deserve a right to be here just as your ass does, okay? So we're going to make sure that we not only govern our own lives, we're going to make sure that we hold this uh this government accountable for the crap that they've been doing for our people for the past 400 years. The time is now. It's stopping now. We are awake. We are awakened to the truth and what has really been going on. And we ain't going to let this happen again. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. So you can let Paula White call upon all African angels in the world. She won't to, but we are all awake. A lot of the people that was praying for them and all that and praying, they quit because they understood, they realized, yeah, there's power in your prayers too. There is power in your prayers. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that you ain't important. Don't ever forget that. Just because people identify you as a certain way that you don't matter. Yeah, you matter. You matter. You come on this earth to matter. And with that being said, spiritual family, I am going to get off of here. I want you to know that I love you all. I love you all. You guys make sure you hit the thumbs up and all of that good stuff. And I'm going to read back to everyone who joined in tonight. Okay, and that was my brother Darius and my sister Miscellaneous AB and Denise Womack Fonseca. Thank you so much for joining us with your powerful, beautiful presence tonight. Yes, and sometimes I think of you and I see your profile. And my brother Ryan, my spiritual brother Ryan, thank you so much for stopping in tonight, love. I appreciate you. And Phyllis Mack, thank you so much for stopping in, love. I appreciate you so much. Yes, yes. And Aunt Creole Biracial Conjure Witch, I appreciate you so much for stopping in. One of my beautiful moderators. Yes. Yes, and we have Adiria Jones and my girl Barbie Chronicles. Thank you so much for stopping in, Barbie. And yes, we definitely need to do a video chat, you and I. So hit me up on Instagram, love. Yes, yes. Yes, let's make it happen this week. Yes, and Mrs. J from Trinidad. Thank you so much for stopping in, Mrs. J. I appreciate you. Yes, and Anthony Thompson, thank you so much for stopping in. And Majestic Cami, I appreciate you, love, so much for stopping in. Yes, yes, love. Yes. Yes, I appreciate all of you. And for those of you, if I didn't mention your name, pardon me. But you guys, please make sure you thumbs up this video, share this video on your social media to get the word out. Okay, so many people need to know this message so that we can go into the next year ready. Put on the full armor, y'all. All of it. Even the makeup ladies, come on, y'all. Put on the full armor. All of it, honey. Yes, yes. Y'all know I love y'all. So with that, y'all have a great night. Y'all keep celebrating and everything. And I will see you guys. Oh, make sure you check the description box below. If you don't see anything, go back to a few of the previous videos and you will find out more information about what I'm doing online. Love you all. Bye bye.